Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents, and anybody else that's here. We are headed to a winch out on a tractor trailer that is stuck in some wet grass. So my understanding is they may have possibly unloaded the trailer in a subdivision and probably tried to turn around. I don't know. I don't have a lot of details, but what I do know is they're in an area. I hope they got most of the way turned around, because they're on a dead-end road. So we'll see when we get on scene, but that's about all the information I got right now. I got down in Clarksville, down by Woodlawn, so got about a 30-minute ride over to it, so I'll be there in a little bit. On my way here, we're rolling up. That's him right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Truck only. Dropped off the edge of his driveway, or I think the driveway gave away is what he said. So we're gonna light it up here and see what we can do. I need that pickup truck to move. Old pan's sitting on the ground. Hope it didn't break it. Morning. You the driver?
Yeah, me.
All right. Well, hopefully it won't be too big of a deal. Yeah. I don't like that you got that front bumper on there.
Yeah, I know.
Those things are such a pain in the butt.
Just let it. So, how you want to do it? Just pull it straight forward?
No, what I'm going to do is have you back this truck up. This is your truck, I assume?
Yeah.
Back it up. I'm going to come into you at a 45 and I'm going to pick your front end up and just bring it over on the driveway.
All right, sweet.
So we'll do it that way, because your oil pan's on the ground, all kinds of stuff's on the ground. If I just drag you,
tear it up.
It's gonna be a big payday for me, I guess. Or, well, it'll be your company's payday, because I'll be paying for a bunch of damages.
Yeah.
So with everything it's got going on, the best thing to do is just pick it up. So if you would back this pickup up, and then I'll get in position, and we'll just pick the truck up and then move it over. And then if you would just verify all the brakes are set for me. Let me back up some more. I don't like these. This is what they use to quote unquote replace the toe pins. You're supposed to use those. I don't really like them, but I don't have any other option. So I think I'm going to run underneath them and come up with probably my 2 rim slings and just bring them up here, 1 hook on each, that way I can control it. See much traffic. I see I need to put cones out. This is a dead end road anyway.
Run all of 24?
Yeah. All over the place, man.
Just covering all Tennessee and parts of Kentucky.
Yeah, we have 3 locations. We cover about 150 miles-ish of I-24 from exit 40 all the way in Kentucky, well 45 in Kentucky, all the way to Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
All right.
So we have 3 locations throughout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back up some more. Well, they do a lot more than this remote does too.
They got more booms too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they can do a lot more with those trucks. This one's a baby compared to them.
I watched this highway through hell. I watched the recovery show. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's very dramatized.
Over in Canada and shit. See, they're cool people, dude. That one dude, he's cool as shit. He's been busy for a while. On the polar. Talking about the guy with the red back. Yeah, bald head. Yeah.
All right, all your brakes are set, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and straighten your wheel out.
Yeah, do what Bryce did down there. Pour Culvert, gravel, dirt, and grass.
That'll work. I'm gonna bring it, you can get out now. I'm gonna bring it over just a little bit more. Oh, I don't like those bumpers. I really don't like those bumpers. It held, but
Yeah.
it's always a 50-50 shot.
Right. This 50-50 shot worked.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't trust the next one I come across.
Probably. You know you only get 1 out of 10 maybe?
I don't know. I ain't had one break yet, but they say they're supposed to be able to hold up to what the toe pins can handle, but toe pins break too, so. All right. Mytee rim slings for the win. Those are 5/8 rim slings, 18,000 and some change rated.
You had to get a winter certification, right?
Not for this. If this boom swung, I would have to. Let's see.
You have CDL.
Yeah, you don't technically have to, it's just highly recommended. I don't know what OSHA would say if you were running a rotator without a rigger certification. I'm sure they'd probably say they'd probably like to see it for sure if they showed up to a wreck or something. All right, I'm gonna pull forward. I'm gonna back up right there, and then I gotta call your company for payment and all that.
See if it's gonna crank up.
Yeah, we'll go from there too, but let me get out of the way first. Another concern of his is that while I was sitting in the ditch, it decided it didn't want to crank anymore. So I'm gonna get out of the way. Let's see if it'll crank. Hopefully it will. He's in a really weird spot. I would hate to try and tow him from that spot. I would definitely put air to it and roll him out into the road. I'm gonna have to do my best to cut out these guys' banter while I was working that call. They had some potty mouths. We're all adults, but it makes for a cleaner video. I know some kids do watch my channel. My wife appreciates it when my kids don't hear it, so I'm sure other people's do. Won't crank at all? Say anything on the dash? Huh?
It's got a air supply low.
It's not neutral. It says it's not neutral. Let's see what happens. Trans won't shift because it doesn't have any air pressure. Right? Yeah, you're completely out of air. That's probably what's going on. So let me starter block, shift to neutral. Yep. Yep, trans won't shift back to neutral because it's out of air pressure. So let's open your hood and I'll put some air to it and we'll see if the trans will shift back to neutral, and if it will, then it'll probably start.
Okay.
All right. So let me pull right back up to where I was.
All right. Well, lift the hood up first.
Yeah, go ahead and lift the hood for me. The latch is undone over here. I probably shut it off, but it's still in gear, not thinking, being flustered is the situation, and then it ran out of air pressure. Hey, get in there and hold your foot on the brake pedal, just in case it decides to do something dumb like release the brakes. Like it would matter, it's out of air, but you know, it makes you feel better. It's really the thought that counts. It's a peace of mind kind of thing. Yep, should be. You should watch your tanks go all the way up too. Hey, all your lights are off now. I bet it'll start. Give her a shot, see what happens. No, nobody's home. Let it air all the way up. It may take a minute.
It won't build air if I hold my foot on the brake, will it?
Yeah, it will. Unless you got a real big hole in an airline or something. It'll just take it a little bit.
Yeah, air all the way down.
Just verify your yellow knob's pulled out. All right, you can let off the pedal. System is completely dead. It might take it a minute. It's gonna fill 3 or 4 air tanks underneath, and then it'll fill your transmission air tank.
Alright. It's first for me, man.
crazy that your gauges aren't going up. It's taking that much air to get your gauges to go up. Those should be up higher than that. It sucked me down on air pressure? It did. It drained my air tanks. There's no reason that's not building air. I air them up from dead empty all the time. Yeah, I'm losing air. It's got to have a broken fitting or something somewhere. Fitting broke somewhere. Sounds kind of like a main one. There's no good way to get up under these trucks either. You don't have any switches where it dumps air, do you?
My air suspension.
You don't have.
I had it out, and then I pushed it back in, but it's cut off.
Yeah, there's some trucks have one that has.
Everything's full.
Yeah. It's in neutral, fool.
This thing has got like all those level sensors on it. I think that's what maybe.
No, it's clearly not in neutral. It doesn't think it's in neutral.
Yeah.
Even though the shifter is all day long. These automatics. You can hear the trans trying to shift now.
Yep.
I wonder if it needs to move a little bit.
nudged.
I think it needs to go a little bit more. Right outside that, right in front of that front tire is the air chuck, and you'll see the hose coming off your air dryer. Plug it in.
Back in, next thing I know, I was like, man, you know how to mess up something, don't you?
There's no other reason why it wouldn't be building air pressure. Just air in the cab. Air in the bags. I don't get it, man. I'd say it's gonna have to be towed.
Yeah.
So I'll call your company, let them know that it's out, see if they want me to tow it or what they want to do. So give me a little bit. That's the end of that one, guys. I was able to get them out. No damage done. I did actually get the truck started too. I was able to find the air leak off the front of the truck and repair it enough to get him back up into his driveway, and the company's going to send a mobile mechanic out to come fix it. So, but yeah, he's good to go. The truck is running. I did get it started, and my suspicion was right. It wasn't building air pressure, and because it wasn't building air pressure, it wouldn't shift. So once I got that line fixed and I got air pressure to it and it rolled forward a little bit, she fired right up. So luckily for the company, they didn't have to pay for a tow today. And then a repair bill, luckily I was able to find that for them. They were really appreciative of it. So hopefully we just locked in another company and to use us for life, and then that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Drop a comment, leave a like, share the video, and one of these things, I get a lot of drivers that drivers are embarrassed, which it happens, man. Drivers are embarrassed and they usually don't want me to post things on YouTube. But here's what I tell them. I'm not here to talk smack about what the driver did. That's not my job. My job is to get them out of the situation they got in. We all have bad days. We all make mistakes in our job. It just so happens that when you make a mistake in a semi, it looks really, really bad, even though it might not be. But like I said, I really don't want you guys in the comments, which I haven't had this situation yet, but I really don't want you guys in the comments talking bad about the drivers or the trucking companies or anything like that, because that's not what I'm here for, and that's not what my company represents. So if we start doing that, then it's really hard to let people post them, and really hard for people to let us post their videos. So like I said, please don't talk smack about the company. The driver, honest mistake, man. You see how narrow that driveway was? I'm determined it's gonna happen, so can't be mad at him. It like I said, it happens. So on to the next one, I guess. Okay, bye.